This is going to be my latest Five Below comic book haul. Just want to go over, I just popped into Five Below tonight and just want to see if they had restocked their comic book grab bags for $4. And surprisingly, they actually had more than the last video that I put out last week. So I went ahead and actually grabbed 3 more bags for $4 a piece. And I am now going to go over my current haul for the week. Alright, first up, the front of this pack is Green Lantern New Guardians #1. The back is Batman Superman #14. As you can see, $4 is the price of one pack. Okay, the second pack is the New 52 Futures End #5. And the back issue is Batman Eternal #25. And on this one again, cover price $4. And the last one, sorry guys, this one actually, some of these, I guess you consider it cheating or not, but I guess the way they are put in by the publisher, I don't know, whoever who does these bags, but some of them sometimes they rip out, and sometimes you can cheat and actually see what's in some of these grab bags. I kind of glimpsed. Usually, like I said, the front covers are what you're really going after, probably more than anything. But some of them are open, so this one doesn't show the cover 4-pack bundle thing, but other than that, it's got the cover, $4. This one is Justice League America #1, and the back cover is Superman, DC Rebirth Superman #1. I'll go ahead and open this one, considering it is, like I said, it's already busted open. Like I said, first up, Justice League America #1. The cover's not too bad a shape. Looks like there's a little bit of a scratch right there. This was the only one that they did have of the Justice League. I've actually read this series so far, and I'm actually a fan of this one, so that was one of the reasons why I really did want to get this one. I don't have the single issues, but I did read the graphic novel version of the trade of this book. So, book #2. You might remember this one if you watched my last video. Wonder Woman #1 was in that one as well. So now I have doubles of that one. Third book out of this one is Aquaman #1. That was also one of the ones that I picked up last week, so now I have doubles of that one as well. And then the Aquaman looks like it's in pretty good shape. The Wonder Woman also not too bad. Looks like more or less maybe the front and back might get more beat up than anything. The back one was the Superman #1. That one actually is not too bad a shape as well. So yeah, so basically for $4, not too bad for a #1 issue. Okay. Second one was the Futures End front cover. This one, as you can see, this one is not open at all. I don't know if someone is opening them or if it's just really the bags themselves just bust open. I did notice there were a few that did, and last time I was there was a few that were busted open, but I'm not truly sure if someone's doing it or if it's just truly the bags just open. They are pretty flimsy and they're pretty easy to rip open, so I'm not sure on that one. I definitely promise you this, guys, I was not the one who opened it. I did see one of the store clerks followed behind me and was kind of looking through them. I don't know if there is somebody who actually does do that, opens them, kind of to cheat, see what they get. This one's the Future End #5. This one's kind of got right there on the corner. I don't know if you guys can pick it up on the video. It's a little dented. So yeah, it looks like maybe the front books probably get a little bit more dinged than anything. The second book is Scribblenauts Unmasked #2. Got to say, I'm probably not a fan of this book. The shape of this one's not, it's kind of a little ding there too on the corner. So again, Scribblenauts Unmasked #2. The third book in this one is Telos #1. So I did get another #1 issue. Not too familiar on this book. If you guys, again, if you guys see anything about these books, let me know. I know in the last video, some people let me know that certain books may have been first appearances of people or at least cameos. So if you see something, let me know, guys. I am not sure on this book. This is actually the first time I've actually seen this character. So kind of interested to, to kind of flip through this one and see. Telos #1, not too bad a condition on that one. There's a little ding there. And then the fourth book was kind of really grabbed my eye. I'm a big fan of Hush, Batman Eternal #25. So to pick up a #25 issue of a book, I think that's always a good one too. This one, again, probably the videos, if the camera's picking it up, this one's got some dents on it as well, some nicks. So not sure exactly how they pick and choose the books, but again, not too shabby for a book, a throw-in book. Batman Eternal #25. And then the last bag, it's like some of these bags are a little bit tougher to get open, so again, not sure. Like I said, some people may be cheating in what they find and just leave what they don't think is worth anything, maybe. I think the $4 for all these books, regardless, is still a pretty good deal. $1 a book. This Green Lantern New Guardians #1. This one's kind of in rough shape too. I think the books I got last week were in better condition than these. There's a little bit dent there. The back's really jacked up too. So even if these books really had a lot of value, I mean, obviously they're going to come down a little just for the simple fact that they are almost kind of like a scratch and dent maybe. But again, like I said, $1. I don't really know how much you can beat it. I was really hoping this was the first issue. Again, wow, this book is really dinged up as well. Lobo #2. I know this character is probably frowned upon. I have to admit, I'm not a fan of this Lobo. I like old school Lobo. And this book is really jacked on the corners. Really bad right there. So again, yeah, that may be the issue with these books is maybe these are returns, maybe to DC. This book has definitely seen better days. The third book out of the grab bag. There we go. And this is the Booster Gold #1. I am a fan of Booster Gold. Have not read this version of him. I also think too, the Booster Gold and the New Guardians, I believe both of these had different covers. They were like a hologram or whatever. I can't remember what these were, but they were probably a little bit more money too. But I do remember, I think I remember the covers being different on these. So so maybe you are getting kind of like the cheaper version of these books. Booster Gold #1, kind of got a little ding there. Not the worst shape, not as bad as some of the other ones. So definitely pretty glad, pretty happy to see that this one wasn't as messed up. Last one, wow, this one is really jacked, guys. I didn't even notice that. The DC pack, it covered the bottom of it up, and as you can see, and once I remove it, you can just tell it is jacked, guys. So that may be something maybe preventing me in the future buying these. The last ones I bought were not this bad. And this is more of a cardstock so these are easier to damage. So these may be something that is returned. Comic book store owners, if there's any comic owners out there, let me know. If you get jacked up books like this, do you return them? This is maybe where they end up. This probably would have been a really good book for that. Regardless, looks like it's got Catwoman, Batman. I've not read this one as well. Batman Superman number 14. Again, guys, really jacked up. Unfortunately, I'm very kind of disappointed in that. You can just, yeah, this is horrible. So guys, guess a little bad news on that one, that the books in this run were definitely not the greatest condition. I think there were some probably quality books, just unfortunately the condition was really bad. But we'll just go over them one more time. And this one was Batman Superman number 14. Cover price is $3.99. Booster Gold number 1. Futures in. This is a one-shot. $2.99 was the cover price on that one. Green Lantern's New Guardians number 1. Cover price was $2.99. And the fourth one in this one was Lobo number 2 with a $2.99 value. Again, these 4 packs for $19.96 value, obviously with the scratch and dents, that's definitely not the case. So you're really paying around $1 a book. So if you probably pick these up at the convention, at a con, they're probably going to be maybe 25 cents to $1 at most, considering the condition. So you probably are giving around $4. So you're paying $4, $1 a piece by what you'd probably get at a convention, considering. In this slot, it was Batman Eternal number 25. Cover price $2.99. Telos number 1, or Telos number 1, $2.99. Scribblenauts Unmasked number 2, $2.99. And the fourth one out of this set was Futures In number 5 for $2.99. And then last was Superman number 1 for $2.99. Wonder Woman number 1 for $2.99. Aquaman number 1 for $2.99. And Justice League America number 1 for $2.99. I'd say this was probably the 4 best books. You get 4 number 1 issues. So guys, when you see these, this is what really piques my interest, is getting these number 1 issues. They were probably some of the better ones in condition as well. So going along with last week's issues of number 1 issues that were mostly the rebirths, they were in pretty good condition. So I don't know, maybe just because they were maybe over published on these number 1 rebirths, that's why these are pretty good condition. They're all number 1s. But again, I think for the price, you can't be getting any kind of number 1 issue, especially the quality of books that DC put out for the rebirth for $1 a piece. I think that's hard to pass up. Maybe some of these other ones, maybe not so much. It looks pretty much like maybe some DC garbage that comic book store owners or somebody's returned and they can't get rid of them, so they just throw them in these grab bags. I do know in the past Kmart used to do things like this too, and I know like the Batman Adventures, I believe number 12, I think it's number 12, 7 or number 12, first appearance Harley Quinn. So I mean, you never know. I'm definitely, my interest is piqued if we're looking for books like that now, because you just never know what you're going to find in one of these grab bags that was today no one wants, but 10, 15, 20 years from now, those books are a hot commodity. So, guys, so on that one, I'm going to finish it up right there. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, comment below. Let me know if you find anything at your 5 below, or, if I should pass. Is this a good grab, or is this a, horrible pickup? Just let me know what you think. Other than that, guys, later.